Interactive is where tech meets news to set the agenda. So all over the world, players have preferences for jersey numbers, and the famous 10 being one of them. Pele from Brazil and Diego Armando Maradona did magic with that number. At Manchester United, the number 7 jersey is reserved for the best players. Cantona and Ronaldo readily come to mind. In Barcelona, the number 10 jersey is revered, and in Real Madrid, number 7 and 9 are reserved for the bosses. Frank Lampard and Steven Gerrard have previously fought over the number 8 jersey for the English team because they both wear 8 for their respective clubs. As we prepare for the World Cup, do jerseys numbers affect a player's performance? The Black Stars have chosen their jersey numbers. Asamoah Gyan retains his favorite jersey, number 3. Essien drops from number 8 to 5, and Ajimambedu picks up the number he's always craved for. Kevin Prince Boateng has become a Taurus as he picks up the number 9 jersey. For the goalkeepers, number 1 obviously becomes the first choice goalkeeper. Steven Adams has picked the number 1 jersey, but as to whether that will make him the number 1 in post for the Black Stars, Kwesi Appiah has that up his sleeves. Here's a full list for the jersey numbers the players chose.
Ghana's camp has announced the official squad numbers as players opt for their own unique shirt numbers for the 2014 FIFA World Cup in Brazil. Steven Adams, number 1. 2. Samuel Inkum. 3. Asamoah Gyan. 4. Daniel Opare. 5. Michael Essien. 6. Efriye Akwa. 7. Christian Atsu. 8. Emmanuel Ajimambedu. 9. Kevin Prince Boateng. 10. Andre Ayew. 11. Sule Muntari. 12. Adam Larson Korase. 13. Jordan Ayew. 14. Albert Adoma. 15. Rashid Sumaila. 16. Fatau Dauda. 17. Rabiu Muhammad. 18. Abdul Majid Waris. 19. Jonathan Mensah. 20. Kwadwo Samoa. 21. John Boy. 22. Mubarak Wakasu. And 23. Harrison Affle.
So today on JN Interactive segment, I ask you, do jersey numbers affect how players perform on the field of play? And I have James Oyedeji, as we call him Uncle James actually. He's a sports historian, and we're trying to reach him. And also, I will be speaking to Ishmael Ado. He is ex-House of Oak and Black Stars player. He played, he wore number 18, to ask both of them what they think about the numbers that they wore and what they mean and all that. And as we wait for them, you know the social media tools already. They've all been mentioned out for you. If you're just joining us, you can send your comments to facebook.com/joynews-on-TV. I'll amplify your voice and share what you're sharing with the rest of the world. I'll try and see if I can open some of them so that you can also share your comments in anticipation of us reaching and our resource people so that we can actually speak to them on the matter of the numbers. And Uncle James actually has a very funny theory for you. So let's make some comments now whilst we try to reach them. The precursor, as always, has been set on social media, and I was actually asking you whether you think that the jersey numbers matter and they affect or have any influence on the way the footballers actually perform on the pitch. And Prosper just says yes, it works, that's all. Bernard says the number you wear does not matter that much. It's all about your performance, and that's what Bernard thinks. Yes, cause the team you're playing have a purpose of giving you the jersey number. That is what Abdul Karim Adam is saying. And Lord just says not at all. You don't believe that the performance has any correlation with the kind of number that you wear. Grant just says it does work sometimes. Patrick Bredu has a long one here. I should think it is normally for identification purposes, but some have a belief in certain numbers, making it an acceptable superstitious norm. I'm sure that's what you want to say. Numbers have also some sort of significance in our life. Example, 366 or 13 and other numbers have been linked to the devil, which others have been killed to luck. Numbers to most people have a meaning. The fact is that if you give a person what they want, they perform. I think you want to say want, not want. They perform well, but not necessarily because the number has any particular power. It's all psyche. Okay. Al-Hassan says, I don't think there is a superstition attached to the use of jersey numbers, even though it's now a universal, normal practice to assign a jersey number to a good, if not the best player of a team, be it a nation or team or nation. I think that's what you're saying. I'll pause here and we'll take our first video blog. And our first video blog, we're asking about the jersey numbers and what you think about them in general and if they have any correlation with that performance. We'll take our first video blog whilst we're still to reach our resource people. Don't go away.
That was for the number 10. When Kojo Asamoah was wearing our first, he said he couldn't because he was like, there's this heaviness in it. And then later he was transferred to Dede. That one is pure superstitious. Because Apia wore it, he didn't feel anything. And Asamoah is wearing it, was feeling something. But when Dede is wearing it, he doesn't feel anything. But that one is gone. Other than that, it is in African football.
These numbers are cool because football does not concern about being wearing jersey number or whatever. What I know is football is concerned only when you are prepared for the tournament. And I think the jersey number is not going to cost anything. I know if Akwasi Appiah and his boys are really prepared, there is nothing like jersey number. Because I know now people may say the day Ayu is wearing the 10 jersey, so they are expecting more from me. It's okay, because jersey number 10, 9, mostly is the key players in the team that used to wear. So I think jersey number is nothing.
The numbers are cool. Especially I prefer when they change the number 10 jersey to Kojo Asamoah again, and number 20 should go back to Dede Ayew.
Welcome back. So we're still trying to reach James Oyedeji, who's a sports historian. And the questions would have been, we're still trying to reach him. Hopefully he'll pick up that Etienne has dropped his favorite number, 8 for number 5, and will it define his role on the pitch? He seems to have a certain kind of explanation to give on that, and which jersey number usually does the magic. Kevin Prince Boateng will wear number 9. Will that even make him, produce any more goals for us? Steven Adams chose numero uno ahead of Korosay and Fatau, who may be, his seniors. Korosay chose 12 and Fatau will wear his favorite number 16. Would Adam be the first choice because he's chosen the number 1 or what? And that superstition play a role in the choice of the jersey numbers. That's what we're going to ask him. And for Ishmael Ado, he's an ex-House of Oak and a Black Stars player. I wanted to find out from him what things he considers before he chooses any number. And he used to wear number 18. So what actually went through his mind before he chose that number? And whether it was actually his favorite number or it was imposed on him and then he decided, hey, I'm going to be an 18 forever, so let me stick with it. And as a former player, whether he believes that superstition has a place in the choice of jersey numbers that they wear, and especially playing for a local team like House of Oak, you know what I mean? And whether the jersey numbers will affect the Black Stars' performance in Brazil. So that would have been basically the areas that we'll be covering. So we're still trying to reach them. So let's take some more of your Facebook comments whilst we try. Perhaps the rain has stripped the lines, but we spoke to them before I came on air and they all agreed to granting the interview. Let's take some more comments that have dropped in on social media. And this one is coming from James. He says, you can all see for yourselves that no serious striker wears number 3. Really? Okay. I hear you. And Danielle says, yes, that is superstitious, especially the jersey with the number 13. That's why Jordan will be a mess in Brazil. Ah, really? Okay, that's what you believe. But if the man who's wearing it doesn't believe that, does that apply or it doesn't? And Albert says it does not really matter because Ronaldo went to Madrid. He was the number 9 jersey, but he was still at his best. John, for instance, prefers number 3, but hardly does he score a hat-trick. Lidu says big no. Christian says yes, it works. Christian Salvo. Well, Marian, as for me, I don't even believe in superstition, but I think the jersey numbers can help you perform better as far as football or sports is concerned. But the trick is, especially when it comes to soccer, if you choose to wear number 10 jersey, you will always remember a world-famous player like Ronaldo for Brazil, Abedia Pele for Ghana, Maradona for Argentina, and etc. You'll be automatically be motivated by their powerful names and how they play. Therefore, I'll partially agree to these claims. Okay. Crazy K says, and I think, yeah, Maradona. I think the Ronaldo is rather Ronaldinho of Brazil, not Ronaldo, because I quite remember Ronaldo was 7, right? Or a 9. I think it was a 9. Okay. It was a 9. Okay. Crazy K says, in this new age of football, jersey numbers mean nothing. Okay. Some good strikers sometimes wear 44, so let the players play well. That's all. Jersey numbers are just for identification. And we've been able to reach ex-Black Stars and Hearts of Oak player Ishmael Addo on the line. Hello, Ishmael.
Hello.
Good evening and welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you very much.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
I wanted to ask you, what are the things you consider before you choose a jersey number? And you wore number 18.
I would say I chose the number, but that was when I broke into the first team of Hearts of Oak. That was the number. Well, that was left. Probably it was the leftover number that was around. So
right.
When I broke into the first team, that was the number I got. Yeah.
But is that your favorite number?
Yeah, at one it became my favorite number because probably I thought it's something, it's a lucky number because the number was there. Nobody was using that number.
Right.
And then when I broke into the first team, the number was there waiting. So when I took it, when I started using the number, and even without that number, probably things would have gone the same way.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was my first time wearing that number, and then good things started coming. So probably I thought that was my lucky number.
Right. But judging from what you're saying, do you believe, or should I take it that you perhaps do not believe that superstition has a place in your choice of number and the position that you play?
Not really, because at one point I probably thought it's my lucky number because after Hearts of Oak I used the same number when I was out of Ghana,
right.
When I was playing foreign.
Yeah.
That like all my career, that was the number I've been using all around. So probably I would say I see it as a lucky number.
Right. Do you see numbers playing any role in the performance of the Black Stars as they head to Brazil?
Yes. It will, because in football, when there's a certain particular numbers, but when if the number, the jersey has been put on you, you possess a different respect.
Right.
You get a special respect from opponents and from your teammates as well, because they know your capabilities. They know what you can do. They know the help you can give to the team. So probably I would say it's kind of influential, numbers sometimes count. It becomes influential for your team as well.
Right. Let me pick your brain on this one. Michael Essien has dropped from number 8 to 5. What do you think about it?
I don't know why. I don't know his reason.
Okay.
For going off number 8, and then I'm going in for number 5. Because probably I would say in Chelsea he was using when he left. He left to Europe. You know, when I was with him in Barca, he was using number 4. You know, he went to Chelsea, was using number 5.
Right.
You know, probably he, like all his years that he stayed in Chelsea.
Chelsea, yeah.
You know, he used number 5. Probably he thinks the 5 is more comfortable for him.
Right.
Yeah. So probably he opted for the number 5 instead of the 8 that he has been, because probably I would put it I would probably say, no, if I put my mind to it, probably when he was using the 8 around, when he came to the national team, he got a couple of injuries, career-threatening injuries and all that.
Right.
So probably he thought, I think for my view, I think probably he thinks it's not a good luck for him or something. So probably he went off the number 8 and probably gone in for the number 5.
Right. What do you think about, before you go though, Kevin Prince Boateng and the number 9?
I think Kevin is still has been using the number 9 since he moved to Schalke.
Right.
Right. Yeah. So probably I think he could be, probably he has his own reason.
Right.
Probably best known to him.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't know why he opted for number 9. But probably because he has been using the number 9 in Schalke, probably he has opted to go for the number 9 in the Black Stars as well.
Okay, but before you go, I want to ask you about the goalkeepers. Korase chose number 12, Fatau 16, and then Adams number 1. Will this play out in the way they come out and play for us? Do you think that choosing number 1 means that, hey, he gets the automatic first start for us?
No. You know. As for the goalkeepers, I would say it's because when we were kids, coming up, we all know the number 1, the one that like every number 1 choice had to go with the number 1, the number 1 number.
Right. That was terrible there. The line has dropped, but that was Ishmael Ado, former Hearts of Oak and Black Stars player, who was actually helping us understand the numbers and what he thought about whether superstition actually played a role. We'll take our final video blog, and in that one we are asking what you think the jersey numbers would do to them. Would it impact on the way they play? Would it not? Or, hey, it's a non-starter for you. We'll take our final video blog.
It is in African football. African football is there because somebody wouldn't want you to go ahead whilst he's sitting on the bench. So by all means, you have to do something for you to give way so that he can have his turn. So it is in African football, not only in Ghana. It is in Nigeria, Congo. They do it. They work each other. Then somebody will be there. Then you are playing. Yeah. So it is there. It wouldn't affect the performance per se because it's what they do. They are professionals, so just the numbers and superstitions wouldn't matter that much. So that one is out.
I don't believe in superstitions in football. It's all about when you have prepared. It's courage, because in every tournament, it's a challenge. And I don't think this is the first time Ghana is playing soccer or going to a tournament. So I think now Ghanaians, we have to go to every World Cup. So if we try this, we couldn't succeed to the next level. What I think we have to do, since we have made up our mind to play or to involve or to participate in all this World Cup, what we need to do is to ignore those kind of superstitious belief that the ex-Ghana Black Stars are saying this and that. Is doing nothing in the team. They just have to motivate the players. Because if you really think you have something that you can help in the team, why don't you make us just claim the cup just like that? It's a tournament. Yeah, I don't believe in that thing.
We are here, we don't know what any of them are going out to do about their numbers. But the superstition about the numbers, anyway, it can affect, in my knowledge. But everybody has his own belief. The number doesn't count for the performances because they know what they are playing. It doesn't matter about the jersey numbers.